The word of man is the most durable of all material, meaning what we are actually able to think, say, do, achieve, possess, become, particularly in this moment, by being in the now, in the present, is what who we are, what we represent, and what we will ever do accomplish, say, achieve in our lives, because it's everything. What we're able to do, say, think, achieve, become in the present, in the now, by being in the moment is what determines us. It's the measure of who we are, what we represent, and what we've achieved, become, developed thus far in our talent, ability, character, success, education, essentially everything else that we are or that we are not, obviously is brought forth to light by our ability, power to not only live in the present, but also to make great strides, significance, progress, growth, learning in the moment, and also the ability to be in the now with our loved ones, beloved friends, and also acceptance, approval of reality as well as everything else as they are, without ever even trying to change or alter anything in our own image, ego, arrogance, vanity. So that's how a man's word, work, action, achievement in the present is everything. It makes him everything, and it immortalizes him throughout the history and for the days and times to come. So it's the word of man and not what he thinks is what matters the most for his character, growth, progress, learning, reputation, development, or respect, appreciation from the others in the society. Is the word of man that obviously matters more than what he thinks, not only for himself but also for all the others' growth, progress, learning, development. And it is also always the word of man that obviously immortalizes him forever, as all the great men of the past of philosophers, revolutionaries, freedom fighters, authors, writers, novelists, scientists, we remembered, recount them in the present, not just because of their inventions, but more frequently, particularly because of their words, because of their quotations, maxims, precepts that they left behind themselves, that they left basically for the present generation of men and women for our growth, progress, learning, enlightenment, clearance, transparency. So it's always the word of man more than his thoughts, thinking, and everything else that makes him basically valuable, distinct, significant, worthwhile all the time. It's the word of man that makes him everything that he was, that is, that he ever will be in his life. So our words must carry weight and contain depth, significance, dignity, distinction about themselves, so that they're always